Hello. Welcome everyone to another episode of Role Playing Guys. This is Spencer happening here for another quick intro. As you know, this is the 7th episode of our 8th season in our exploration of the game of Deadlands. In this episode, the gang takes a final ride to the Kenyon farm. When they get there, the shooting begins almost immediately without asking many questions. As a reminder, we love hearing game suggestions from our listeners, and we love getting games from indie game developers. If you have a game that you have made or you want to hear a specific TTRPG, please let us know. We'll put that in our ever-growing list of games to test and review. As you know, we are coming to the conclusion of this season, so we are looking for a new game, so please do not hesitate to reach out. If you're looking to support indie game developers, we have some recommendations of games that we have already played. We encourage you to check out The Flying Circus, A Cool and Lonely Courage, Power Outage, Suited, and Elfenfolk. We have episodes of ourselves playing these games, so you can check out those episodes and see if any of those games strike your fancy. You can purchase these games on DriveThruRPG or itch.io. As we continue our journey of writing and reviewing more games, we invite you to tell others about the show and rate and subscribe to the podcast yourself. If you have already convinced somebody you know to check out the show, please let us know. We'd love to hear the story from you. We finally reached our goal of 7,000 downloads, and we'd like to thank you so much for the support. Additionally, thank you so much to the patrons overland of Patreon, Gradual, Steven, and Sir Guy. You are the beaks to our snapping turtle. Without you, we'd be a sad little test Jedi. Finally, please continue to listen to the guidance of the experts regarding the global pandemic of COVID-19. This is a serious virus that is infecting a lot of people, but we can do our part to reduce the spread or reduce the chances of the spread by listening to their advice of wearing a face mask, washing our hands, not touching our faces, and social distancing. With these simple steps, we can actually save lives. That's all I have. Let's get to the episode.
Anyway, welcome everyone to another episode of Deadlands.
Yippee-ki-yay! Number 7.
Do I need to introduce myself?
Yeah, sure,
You
go for it.
usually do, yeah.
Okay. I'm Rebecca. I am running this show. And with me are Tyler.
I'm playing Doc. Woohoo!
Spencer.
I am Drusif.
And Nick.
I'm Aaron Cox, America.
And Nick, do you want to...
I'm the only live American here.
That's not true.
How many of y'all can say that?
I'm a live American.
You're dead.
Yeah,
Son?
Back
true.
from the dead.
Yeah, you did.
No, you did.
Like you died.
How do you know that I'm
sorry.
I'm the alive one and you could be just dead? You know, it could be totally switched.
Because this loser's still here. And I know for dang certain I don't deserve hell.
I think you do.
Drusif might deserve it.
Drusif deserves the highest level of heaven.
The third level of the top kingdom.
All the heavens that
The
you want to
highest peak
throw
of
into
Mount
this. If you
Celestia.
want, we'll go with Nirvana. If you want the 70 virgins, if you want the highest heaven paradise, go with any. Or if you're non-denominational, whatever you think is the best afterlife, that's what Drusif deserves. I think we
Right.
all know that.
Right.
So, Nick, want to give us a recap?
Right, yeah. So we began basically with Drusif being with Doc being reintroduced. I wish. Right? Aaron wishes, right? Anyway, Doc being reintroduced back from the dead, apparently.
Back from the dead.
There's a fair amount of chit chat with all that. And then I think we actually we went back to the cave where we fought the chupacabra werewolf things.
Mm-hmm.
We were going around. We found like a waterfall. We were investigating there. And we basically just found dead ends.
Yeah,
right?
we went to there was like a
Didn't
twirly
we find
whirly.
anything of?
There's a waterfall.
There's a place that
Aaron
Aaron thought about digging further, but apparently it wouldn't have really helped. We went back to town and found out that a girl was kidnapped by some people who were missing, and basically the trail or the next bit of our investigation or action leads us to the house where the girl was kidnapped to, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the last episode, we were all riding that direction. And then one guy rode
we were
north.
on our way there.
I can't remember what he was doing, but he rode off north.
Talking about the deputy person?
grabbing some more people.
No, it wasn't Deputy Cole.
one of the farms.
Deputy Cole got shot and was staying
Cole.
back with the father and with
the
doctor.
kids. He was arming the children for...
Douglas Meade.
Douglas
Meade
Meady.
was writing to the
Northerners.
The ranch?
The Stanton
He was
farm.
getting the Union?
To see if you could grab a couple of them to come help out.
And we're going to the Kenyons.
Because you have to realize Douglas Stroud is an elderly gentleman. He probably wasn't going to be a lot of help
I
anyway.
don't know. Every gun helps.
I don't know. I mean, there's always use for bait. Like, a lot of people would say there's not many uses for worms, which isn't accurate considering the fact that they do a lot for gardening's sake. I mean, come on. They replenish that ecosystem beautifully. But, I mean, they also are wonderful for fish if you're going fishing.
It's true. So if we wanted to catch some fish, we could use that old man there.
Yeah, toss them on a hook and leave them out there.
It might
Let
work.
them wriggle.
It might work with them chupacabras.
And we don't know what else these people want. They were taking little kids at one point, but they might be taking grown men too.
Don't remember who. I know one of them was Jacob Meade, or James Meade, but who's the other one who was there? I can't remember.
Who took
Sorry
people?
for the... Yeah.
The Meade
I'm just
brothers.
gonna have to pick one.
James and Jacob, wasn't it?
John Jacob.
I didn't think it was both of them. I thought it was one of the Meade
Jingleheimer Smith?
boys and then another...
I think there was Jingleheimer was there with them.
Oh, well, we'll say it was the Meade boys.
I'm pretty sure you said it was the Meade boys.
Well, it is now.
Yes.
This is why I should take notes.
No, it was definitely Becca Flynn that was also taking one of the children. The 9-year-old girl was out there kidnapping other little girls.
She's a succubus.
Seems young for a succubus, but yes.
I mean, if you're trying to get little boys, I mean... Okay, let's just...
Okay. So, y'all are riding out towards the farm.
Yeah, we are.
The Stroud farm.
What's the weather like? Is it a sunny day? Is it raining? Is it nighttime? Is it actually no? It's a middle afternoon.
It's the afternoon. It's pretty hot.
Classic.
And you're in Arizona.
Not
Yeah.
a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud.
Right, we started in Tombstone, didn't we? Like, we're in South Arizona. It's really hot down there.
Yeah, you're in...
Wouldn't it also be actually
total
Mexico?
wreck now.
Wouldn't it actually be, like, Mexico at this time?
It said Arizona is a place. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Arizona's a place.
I'm sorry, I'm not entirely well versed in all
Strong
the...
Mexican influence, most likely.
Sure, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure...
Because this is
Tombstone
late
is in Arizona.
1800s at this point, so
Yeah,
I think it would
Tombstone,
be in the
Arizona.
United States.
All right. Well, also, like, alternative history. It's not like
Yeah,
it's...
it's not-
Okay,
No.
okay, whatever, Pancho Villa. Stay out of this.
What?
You don't know Pancho Villa?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, he was one of the... I mean, this is back in my American history class from, 10 years ago now? So you're really pushing me, but I'm pretty sure Pancho Villa was... he was a bandit that would ride across the border to the United States and was a bandit, so, do bandit sort of things, and was one of the motivations for the Mexican-American War.
Oh.
Could be misremembering
fair.
that.
Well, it
If
sounds...
anybody knows their history better than me, go ahead and correct me.
Nah. Let's ride on, I think.
Okay, so you
Do you see the
ride
house yet?
out. It's pretty far out of town.
Well, we're
We're on
riding.
hard.
Yeah.
We're on our way.
Like, by the time you get there, it's like dusk.
Dust time. Did we get we got the dynamite, right?
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it, actually.
Good. I don't trust
Um,
Joseph.
Five sticks of it. 5 sticks of dynamite.
Well, it does seem like a perfect time for us to arrive at this home, right as the daylight is exiting this world, and, well, we don't know, but we can assume that the daylight of the life of these individuals will also be exiting this world.
And this time we don't need none of your, your gosh darn lanterns, because I got some 5 mighty nice candles right over here. We can light the house up and see our way around.
Wait, you're using
Actually, that is a
candles?
wonderful idea. Why don't you go light it up, and you can stand way over there with that. It's an extra long fuse.
We're not even at the house yet, are we?
You can see the
We
house.
can see the house in the distance. Okay.
At dusk.
At dusk. Are there lights on in the house? Or is it pitch?
It's dusk, it's really hard to tell. And you're far enough away that it's pretty hard to tell right now.
Dusk changes a lot. What about like 20 minutes later when we get a little closer? Like it takes 20, 30 minutes for the light to change, like in dawn and dusk.
So there's the house and the barn.
Okay.
And you're not seeing any lights in like the windows.
Uh-oh.
In any windows.
They got night vision, guys.
Well, considering that we are in Arizona, this is structurally typically a location where the architecture precludes homes from having basements, so we can assume that they are not in the basement. Because there is none.
But
we hope.
But they also could mean that there's probably an attic to make room for what would be in a basement if there was one.
Exactly. For the creepy activities that would normally take place in the basement, they must be taking place in the attic. Very right.
So, do we want to go to the house or the barn? I'm thinking house first.
How far away are they, like, situated? Like, are they pretty close to each other? Like, what's the setup that we are seeing?
They're pretty close.
Is there a vantage point where we could go into the barn to see into the house better, or...
Possibly a little loft in the barn, maybe?
I personally do not think that we should just directly approach. Maybe we should scout the area, circle around it, and see if there's any activity to begin with that is going on before we hastily enter a dead end and get, I don't know, killed by a chupacabra.
Alright, that's a great idea. Now, who has long-lasting light that won't go kablamo? Oh, wait a second. That would be you, Drusif. Yeah, why don't you go out and scout around?
I mean, I would go with, I'd have my gun ready, and I would want to scout the barn.
We all scouting around now. Alright, well, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I'm ready.
I think what we do is we check out the barn, get a nice spot for our boy Aaron to sight on, and then we move into the house.
Sheriff Beck, what are your thoughts? It appears that we are just going in where we are not consulting a professional.
The agency hired us. We are professionals.
Well...
Yeah, that's true. We were hired to do this.
It doesn't look like... I don't see any lights in the house, and you wouldn't notice so much if there were lights in the barn. So, I reckon it's slightly more likely that they're in the barn.
Sounds wonderful. Why don't we go through the home first? Just to be safe. No. This has a reason. If we go to the place that we are least expecting to encounter any harmful activity, then we'll be able to clear that area first and establish that it is indeed a safe location. In case we do have to fall back.
That checks out.
Where's your lantern? Bring it out. Darkness is coming. We need to see.
No, I don't think we should have lanterns.
I'd rather not blow a hole in your shoulder because I couldn't see anything, Drusif.
Well, I do have an idea. Why don't you go ahead of me, and then you won't be tempted to blast me in the shoulder.
Are you blocking the light, you idiot?
We're lit by the light of the moon at this point. How am I blocking the entire light?
Where is the moon?
I can't see. He's blocking the whole light.
Is it waxing, waning,
we'll
gibbous?
say it's full.
Oh, full moon. Heck
of course.
Awesome.
It's pretty dang close. It's pretty dang close to full.
A witch's moon, nice and orange.
Freaking werewolf city here. Everyone going.
All we need is a witching hour.
Everyone's going to turn into werewolves.
Midnight.
So I assume you're approaching both buildings, aiming towards the house.
We're aiming towards the house, yeah.
So we're going to the house first?
Yeah, let's clear the house first.
Drusif was successful.
For now. For now.
As you're getting closer, you hear a girl scream coming from the barn.
We definitely need to check out the house.
And then Aaron looks over at Doc and says, well, looks like you and I know what we need to do.
I guess me and you are going to go over to the barn then, hey?
Yep.
Sheriff Beck, you are coming with me to explore the home.
I have to go to the barn. If that was Carol,
Well, we don't know.
I mean, I don't know how long she has
How
left.
about this? If you're not expecting any enemies in the house, why don't you go and clear that out? Be useful.
That does not
And
sound
when
like a
Sheriff
bad
Beck
idea.
hears the scream, she immediately turns and starts angling towards
Yeah,
the barn.
we're Aaron's going.
I'm going.
And
also.
breaking out into a bit of, like, she's walking very quickly.
Yeah.
We're all running towards the barn, basically. Is there, like, multiple entrances, or is there only one entrance that we can see?
There's basically the one entrance.
The one big double door thing at the front,
Yeah.
I imagine.
There's no, like, side doors or other entrances we can use or utilize.
You would have to look around and
I'm
find.
gonna
I mean,
look.
there's none, like, where you can
Well,
see.
if the sheriff's going straight
Nice
towards the barn to
scrutinize.
the front door, then Aaron's mainly going to, like,
Search.
step a few paces back so that he can, like, have his rifle at the ready.
Oh,
and
like a
where-
yellow
got it.
belly, so she gets shot first.
I got
Good
a
idea.
6.
Yeah,
I got a 6 to search for another entrance.
So you're gonna take the time to look for another
Yeah.
Aaron's
entrance?
just stationing himself by the front door for when the sheriff opens the front door.
Oh, she is going right up and busting
Oh,
that
wow.
thing open.
Okay.
Like,
Hardcore.
not hesitating, just busting that thing open. You would have, so, like, there's none where you can see. You would have to, like, go around the entire thing, though, to be
Yeah, that's
for
what I
sure.
wanted to do. I wanted to, while they were going through the front door, I was going to go explore the other entrances if possible. If not, then I'll just run back to the front door.
Do barns usually have multiple entrances?
I feel like no.
I
Maybe
I don't
two.
think they-
I
I don't
would-
think they.
they
I don't think
definitely
usually
do.
If they have any, they would be on opposite ends of the building, I imagine.
Like, they definitely have smaller doors to, like, go on out on other sides. Right? Am I just crazy? Listeners?
Well, if you think of barns as like
Well, how
storage
big
sheds,
is the barn
basically.
then, I guess? If that's the question. Is it a big barn or is it, like, pretty small?
It's I would say, smaller barn. Like, they maybe have, like, a horse and
Oh,
some
okay, then.
chickens in there or something. Like, it's not like
If
a big barn.
if it's not a big barn, then I would just go with them through the front door because there probably wouldn't be any more stuff to go through since it's tiny.
You guys are fools. You're just busting in the front door.
Heck yeah. The SWAT team.
Heck to the yeah.
What you walk into is there's Carol and the Mead Boys, and there are a couple of other men and one other woman in there. And the woman is
She's a werewolf.
Sheriff Beck.
coming. So Carol's, like, tied up,
Yes.
and the woman is going towards Carol with a knife.
Okay. And what are the boys doing?
Before you came in, they were, like, standing around kind of letting her.
So they're watching.
Go ahead,
they're
Carol.
watching, basically.
But as soon as you open the door, the men are going to be turning towards you with guns out.
It does. I mean, I'm not there, but I'm just curious as a listener. Are they like? Is this a cult-like thing where they're all wearing matching robes? Is this just like a creepy?
No, they're just wearing, like, regular clothes like you've seen around town.
Okay, so they're
Everyone's
just weird people.
Everyone's a
Okay.
cultist in the town. They're all wearing normal clothes.
And the woman is screaming about how you can't have this back. Is what she yells.
The one with the knife.
You can't have this back. And Sheriff Beck is like, now hold on there, miss. Hold on there, Miss Landy. Don't do anything rash.
We don't want to end
Landy?
anybody.
And we're gonna do initiative.
You said Landy?
Miss
Landy.
As
Landy.
in Juliet Landy, the school teacher.
She was pissed about classes going virtual and no one going to class, and now she's taking revenge.
She was annoyed that everybody acted like she was on mute when clearly she wasn't on mute. And it just drove her insane.
All right, I got a 5.
I got 10, so I get 2 extra cards, my boys.
I only got a 5.
It's not a werewolf.
So that's 2, right?
Yeah, that's just 2. It's not no chupacabra.
Are all of them getting an action, Rebecca, or is it just, are you acting as one with them?
That's true.
Oh, gosh.
That could be brutal.
Gosh dang it.
You said there were a group of people, and that there's this woman, the one who said you can't have this back, who's approaching.
Okay,
the
I'm
girl
gonna
with the
do
knife.
one for the sheriff and one for the collective.
Ah, okay.
I mean, that's
Maybe.
easier. That's easier to do.
I don't want to
It's
do.
less work.
But they'll... Wait, and they have... I have to just decide, do I want to do...
They'd all get well, I guess it depends on what you want to do. Do you want them all to have, like, number of actions, or do you want them all to just have one
It's
action?
all about action economy. Action economy. Just how tough do you want this
Because
to be?
if you want it to be tougher, everyone having their own roles could potentially give them more actions, but would add a little more work.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and do it. We're getting closer to the final, so...
Spoilers.
Why not?
All right, so at the very least, we have the two PCs, the one NPC that are the most useful in the party in here. Maybe we can possibly ask first, what they're doing and why and whatever.
Well, it depends on who goes first, because they might just come out shooting if they get higher than us.
If they come out shooting, then it's kind of
decided for us.
There's our answer right there.
But there's always a possibility that we might be able to take one prisoner at the end and talk to him before he dies, or keep them alive long enough to get a little more info. So
yeah,
we'll see. How did our boy Drusif? Is Drusif rolling?
I figure he probably should roll, even if he's not going to immediately be there.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I got a 5, so I got 1 success.
There you go.
So I got 2 cards.
Drusif could be the cavalry this time.
He could be.
That's a good one.
Drusif the hero.
Drusif
It has
the
a nice
hero.
ring to it.
Comes in to save the day twice.
You know why it has a nice ring to it? Because we're all fans of fantasy.
Shots fired. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in the middle of the war zone, reporting live between Aaron forces and Drusif forces.
Drusif knows his worth, and Drusif knows that he doesn't have to save you guys.
I don't like the number of cards.
Well, think
piles.
about how many there is,
I want you guys to see all those card piles there. And there's a few more down in this keyboard drawer here.
I literally had to write down who is which dice that I put on top of the piles.
She's marked each card pile with a set of...
You're just gonna know what they are.
Oh, also, we forgot to draw fate tokens for this week.
Yeah, that was what was next.
Well, I already have 10 tokens.
Oh,
can't really
I
do
need to
much
get some. I
more.
only have 3, so...
I improved
Right,
over the
drop
week, so I need some.
Tyler, you got a white one, and a white one, and a red one. And then, here are yours, by the way. Spencer, you got a white one, and a blue one,
Yeah,
Nice.
buddy.
Blue is
White, white,
good.
blue.
and a white one.
I will take that.
So, we have the sheriff, the foreman, the woman who we now know is Juliet, Landy, the school marm, and Carol, who are in the barn. The sheriff busts down the door, y'all come in, and Miss Landy yells out, you can't have, you're not getting it back, as she, at the sheriff. And is going for Carol with a knife, with intent to
Chop.
permanently maim. And then y'all come busting in.
Gosh, I
Well,
hate
not
haircuts
everyone.
like that.
She's gonna give her a pixie cut. Oh no!
It's gonna be a bowl cut.
Oh,
She
even
doesn't have the
worse.
face shape for it.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
aces.
Aces, which I have an ace.
I don't.
So
No way, of course I don't.
Joker's work, I can play it whenever, right?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
think so.
So ace for the sheriff. She is going to take a shot.
That makes total sense. Since she's freaking hardcore.
To shoot, it's a TN5. And then
team
you...
5 shooting
I'm
check.
definitely within, pretty close. So She's using a shotgun.
We'll get everybody.
What's that or a rifle? That I have stats for. So
Shotguns are nasty.
she gets 5.
There are different ranges for the damage for a shotgun. Between 1 and 10 feet is 5d6. Touching is 66. 11 to 20 is 46. So just when you get to that point.
Said probably like 5 to 10.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, you guys are in the barn. I mean, she busts down the door to the barn.
I guess it's
Pretty close.
a small barn. I was imagining like the office barn for Dwight Schrute. And I thought, oh, this is a pretty big barn.
No,
It's
I
a
think Rebecca said earlier that
It's
it
a
was
smaller barn. Like, they maybe have,
They're humble people.
like, maybe they have, like, you know, their couple horses and some chickens or something.
Couple of asses.
Good one.
So, they're self-sufficient, and then they have enough to help out the town with the food.
They're off the grid.
So, not a huge barn. That's a 10. Plus 1, so it's 11.
Great.
That would be an 11.
That is in the arms, but with a 1 raise, you can lower it, actually. You can raise or lower it, so you could hit somebody in the gizzards with that.
Classic.
Okay, she's gonna go for the gizzards.
Okay. No, you're shooting, so shooting consider the plus 9 point blank. You got any raises? Cool. Now damage. Heads or gizzards?
Yes.
Add
1 dice to the weapon pool, so I get what again?
66, because 5d6 for 1 to 10 feet, and then you get the extra 1 dice for the gizzards hit.
And you add it, right?
Yeah, damage is summed.
Y'all are gonna be deaf by the end of this, but that's okay.
I
10,
already
27.
am. Joke's on you.
27.
27.
Alright.
Alright, you divide it by...
Do I roll again if I maxed the dice?
Yes, reroll aces.
27 plus 4, so 31.
Nice.
Cool. And, of course, divide that by 6, assuming that you're firing
So
at
it's
an
5.
adult. What?
That's 5.
Divide it by
Okay.
the size.
31
size.
divided by 6 is 5.
5.
Yep.
They're maimed to the gizzards,
so-
which is an insta-kill.
She
Wow.
shoots and takes out Jacob, the younger meat
Hi,
boy.
nerd.
He's only 6 years old.
Wow, she's
What?
brutal.
No, Jacob is 15.
Still brutal.
No, actually, I'm gonna roll. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah,
a dice
she
for it,
takes no
actually.
prisoners as sheriff.
She's
Just kidding. No, yep. No, she rolls. She hits James,
It was
the older meat. So she takes aim. She nails James in the gizzards, and he's down, thus taking his cards out of the pool.
nice.
Right?
Thank goodness. Well,
yeah.
how is he
If
gonna
he's
act?
dead, then he
Yeah,
doesn't have
If
any
you're
turns.
dead,
yeah.
your cards are gone. Next would be. Actually, I'm gonna play my Joker now.
Of course.
Jacob, the younger brother, is going to be very upset about this, and he's gonna try and shoot the
You
sheriff.
killed my brother, you son of a gun!
Except it's you killed my brother, you monster.
I shot the sheriff.
Can you
But
imagine
I
if he,
could
like...
not shoot the deputy.
Good thing the deputy's not here. I could not shoot the Drusif now.
Okay, you got a 9 to hit, which hits,
That does
does
hit. Luckily, no raise, though.
and then got 8.
That is lower guts.
Okay, and then that is going to be. Is it still 6? It's 5d6.
Depending on what they're shooting, yeah. I mean, if it's still a shotgun.
Shotgun. They're all shooting the same thing. I'm using the same stats for everyone.
Dear Lord.
All the NPCs.
Why is there so much shooting going on? There's no conversation. It appears that we're just killing civilians.
Okay, so that is 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 12 plus 4 is 16, 18, 20, 21, 22. So that's 3.
3 wounds.
3. So Sheriff has 3 in the lower guts,
Ouch.
right?
Uh-oh. That means that they're going to have a -3 modification on their rolls.
Yeah, 3 is a serious wounds, so yeah.
Okay.
Lose 1 win per round.
Oh, yeah. So now that they've actually been hit, they need to roll 1d6 to see if they're stunned.
Yeah, they have to just roll their vigor.
Yeah, 1d6 for the wind, and then 1d6 for the vigor check.
Wait, don't I roll whatever the vigor is?
The 1d6 wind is just whenever you get hit in general.
That was 6. Do I have to roll it again if I maxed it?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
I mean, at least I
That
never
is
have.
6 wins.
So.
Okay, and then roll vigor, so that is going to be 3d6. And I just take the
You
top,
take the
right?
biggest
Yeah.
And if I ace 2, then I roll both of them and I add both of those to 6?
Yeah, you split it. Like you do blackjack if you roll 2 6s or something.
Because I rolled 2 6s and 2 3s.
Alright, so your
For the
max
second
is a
rolls.
9.
Yeah.
But
5 plus a 3, so that's 8. So that would pass, right?
No, it says 6 plus 3 is 9, and the TN
Minus
is 9.
3 is 6.
Minus 3 is 6 total. So she is stunned.
She's stand.
Okay, so I have to keep rolling that until I
She
pass
has
it.
to use an action to
turn.
do it, yeah.
Yeah, on her turn, I have to keep rolling
Yeah.
until I pass it. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we get to Queen or King.
I got a Queen of Clubs.
Okay.
Is that good for me to go? All right, no one.
I
All
got
right,
one.
I would like to, kind of retreat to the outside of the barn, but I can still shoot inwards. So I will kind of stack up on like the edge of the door frame, so I can get a little bit of cover between me and the rest of the party. I'll pull out my peacemaker, and I will shoot at the lady with the knife, I guess. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's do that. I will use a white chip to give myself 2 dice on this roll.
Remind me what I can do with chips.
I don't think they're if I use a red chip, then you can do stuff, but not a white chip.
Oh, to summarize the sheriff, or Jacob freaks out at his brother's death and shoots the sheriff.
Okay. So I got an 11 to hit. So that's going to be 1 additional to it. So now I haven't done shooting before, so this is all new to me.
Welcome to the club.
Okay, so no one's moving, no one's running, so that's fine. Hit location. So I'm assuming I hit. So now I will roll this dice to determine that. An 11. Oh.
You got the arms, but with the raise, you can raise or lower it.
So I will go down to 10 to go for the gizzards. And then after we shoot, we go to the damage, which I don't know if they have any armor or anything, but my peacemaker is 3d6. So that is 13 damage for my first shot on the lady and the gizzards.
Okay, so that's 2, right?
That's 2 wounds.
13
that would
divided
be
by
two.
6, 2.
Depending if she's smaller, I don't know if she's smaller or bigger, but it's, yeah.
We're going with average
Okay.
height.
Then I will
She's
do-
real big. This
she's
is
real-
Big Petra.
She a big. She chunker.
She likes them big.
Like second.
chunky. She likes them round.
Like
With
some
some-
plumpy. Okay, my next roll I got a 5, so no raise. Now I will roll to where do heat? Ooh, a 20. Ooh!
That's a head.
That is a noggin.
No way.
So that does double damage, right?
No, it you add 2 to your damage die. You add 2 damage dice to your pool.
2 damage dice. 18 damage on the second shot and noggin.
That's 3 to the
So
brain.
that's 3 to the
3
head.
to the noggin.
So yeah, serious wound to the head.
Essentially minus
I mean-
3.
So -3, so not dead, but
Oh man.
yeah,
Yeah, it needs to be a 5 to kill them.
yeah, for the head or gizzards, yeah.
So I kind of pull around the corner. I shoot twice, one in the guts, one into the noggin, kind of blowing out a chunk of the cranium, but she's still moving somehow.
And then I have to do the wind roll, right? Do I have to roll twice?
No,
yeah,
just once.
You got hit twice, right? I don't know if that would...
Oh,
yeah,
that's
just
true.
once.
Anytime you get hit, you roll.
So I would roll the wind
Twice.
twice, but the
The vigor is once.
vigor is
Four.
once, yeah.
Or the vigor, yeah. Okay. That is only a 4. -3 is 1, so she's not good.
Alright. I think that's it for me. I can only shoot twice with my pistol, so I only have 4 shots left. So yeah, that's my turn for that round. I kind of like this shooting thing. I feel like magic never works, but shooting works.
I think you just have to invest a lot into your magic pool to get it to that point to be useful.
Yeah. So
Okay, so that was queen, so now jacks.
I have 2 jacks,
I
actually.
have a jack of diamonds.
So, the jacks that I have are clubs and diamonds.
So clubs
So,
is last and diamonds is...
So, it's diamonds and then clubs, but...
I'll let it go you, me, you.
Okay. I was going to say, because, yeah, first, I was confused for a second why we both got jack of diamonds, and I forgot we have different decks for the players and a different deck for the GM. So, alright, cool. So, of course, Aaron's going to look around, and so there's the woman with the knife, and how many guys with guns? How many other people with guns?
3 now.
3 others, okay. And they all seem intent on attacking.
No, totally.
Okay.
They want blood.
The woman seems to only have a knife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's gonna try to take out one of those with guns because the sheriff is already closer to the group. So he's gonna aim
And the
for,
woman's already taken damage.
Yeah. So Aaron's gonna aim for the guy on the farthest guy on the left. All right. So I got an 8, so that explodes into a 4 with a total of 12 for shooting. So I believe, and also like he's standing like rifle range is 20 feet, so or 20 yards, I guess. Yeah, he would be standing about that. Cool. So, that is, probably 2 raises, wouldn't it?
What, 12?
Getting 12, yeah. Because I got to 5.
A 5 and then a 10, that's a raise.
That's 1 raise. Okay, yep, cool. Alright, hit location. Here we go. 17, which is upper guts. I have 1 raise, so I can change that, but it wouldn't change a whole lot. Alright, so now we move on to damage.
So you're going for the one, or none of them are hurt yet. So.
Yeah, the one I just chose the one on the far left. What? You're rolling...
Cool, you got that one. I know
Okay.
what order they're standing in.
Alright, cool.
I didn't think that far ahead. I
let's
didn't
see.
plan that good. You gave me way too much credit.
I don't play him good.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D10. We don't get anything from like getting the upper guts, but alright, here we go. Ooh, so that's a 31, but there's a 10 in there.
Your shotgun does
My
5.
rifle.
Yeah, the rifle
5d10.
does a ton of damage.
So
Unbelievable.
I got a 31, but one of those was a 10. So I rolled another D10, and I got a 10 on that. I rolled another 10, and I got another 10 on that.
Fetch.
That's 51.
Holy.
Another 10, and I got a 9. 60. Divided by 6, 10 wounds.
He did.
Okay, so summarizing,
Yeah.
Right? Like, 10 wounds, you dead.
5 wounds is like you're pretty much dead. So yeah. Summarizing, Aaron is just kind of like aims right. He has some sort of remorse for like attacking the townsfolk, but if they're attacking him, he's making sure that he's learned his lesson from the chupacabra. He doesn't want to get like maimed or seriously injured again.
Blasting the sheriff. I mean, they're all just unloading on her.
Yeah, so he gets him right in the center of the chest, the upper is that upper guts? Hold on, is his chest like a different? No, upper guts is probably like the chest area, I imagine. So like right in the sternum, basically the rifle just like gets the guy right there. and he drops
Right,
down.
kiss her.
And Aaron just kind of like blows off the smoke from the end of the gun. That's how you do it.
Taking your
Hey,
time to celebrate like that when there are 4 more enemies.
Man, brutal. That's like teabagging.
That was my first Jack. That was my Jack of Diamonds, I believe.
Next, it is Juliet Landy's turn, and she's gonna make her check again.
I should have gotten the one who had
So
the Jack.
anyways, I start blasting.
And she's gonna fail again.
Wow.
Good.
I guess it's back to me now.
Oh my gosh, another dead person. Here we go.
Okay, so this time, just like moving down the line to the next person over. Now, the one who's now the farthest on the left.
I feel like that roll you just did just made up for like every bad roll you've ever had.
Right?
Just in this game, though. Let's clarify this. Just in this game.
You've been building up dice karma, and now you use it.
Yeah, he's going to use it all on that roll, and now this roll is going to be like a 1. He's not even going to be able to beat the TN.
I got a 5. I got a 5 on shooting. So I succeeded. I succeeded. Okay,
he did succeed, and he still will deal a butt ton of damage.
D20. That is a 20.
He's dead too. There's no way he's alive.
Oh man. Okay, so
which one are you going for?
The next one the one that's now the farthest on the left.
Like he's reading a book, going left to right.
Okay, cool.
Basically.
I don't know how to read.
So 5d10, and because it got heads, I'm adding 2 more, so it's 7d10. Okay, so I didn't get any aces in there, but that's 29.
Well, that's going to be that's almost a kill anyways, though.
29 divided by 6 would be 4.
Oh, that is so close.
I'm gonna play a white card and make that 3.
You suck. But there you go. He gets another shot is fired, cracking through the now evening, I imagine.
Okay, wind is 2, so 12, and then vigor check. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. That is a fail. He is also stunned.
Yeah, I imagine getting shot in the head and taking 3 wounds to the head.
That would do a number on somebody.
Giving you a concussion.
3.
Seriously, though, that's freaking brutal.
First of all, I would be shocked that I got shot in the head. That would be my first thought. Then my second thought would be, how am I not dead? Then my third thought is, oh shoot, they still have more shots.
You're like, I regretty this hard. I regret this. I want out.
So that was Jack, so 10.
I think I...
Oh, Robert is dead. Robert
I
was
got a
this
7.
one. I got a 10. I got a 10.
No other 10s? Alright, there we go.
Okay, he's gonna shoot as well. That was a 5 to hit, which just hits. And a 7 for location.
Lower guts.
Ran the toodles.
Okay. And then that is...
Can we just rename lower guts to toodles?
I'm fine with that.
So lower guts, and then I roll...
Then you roll damage, yep.
Oh, and shooting at you.
Alright, fair
He
enough.
just killed like 2 people, basically.
And he also didn't say that he took any cover. So he's just standing right in the door frame.
Yeah, I was like, we rush in. I'm going to back up.
The bullseye, if you will.
17, 18, 19, 20. So it's 20.
That was the shooting check?
You said it was D6, right?
Yeah, D6, yep.
5D6.
Yeah, if it's
damage.
Oh, damage. Okay, sorry.
For the shotgun, if it's between 1 to 10 feet, it's 5d6 damage, yep.
Okay, so 20 divided by 6 is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And
so the lower guts, right?
Lower guts. Seems like you probably need to use a chip, but I don't know.
I'd like to, yeah, I think I would like to. So, I don't have any wounds right now. See, what do I have? Actually, you know what? I kind of need to use chips anyway. I've got 5 white and 5 red. I'll use a red to remove 2 of those wounds.
Okay, you still have to roll for your wind, though.
Right. Just putting the red chip back in. Now I'm at 4 red chips. I got 3 wind.
And you do a bigger check to see if you're stunned or not.
Yep. Let's see. 3 wind. Alright. Vigor. I got 6.
And you had 1 wound, right?
1 wound, yeah.
So TN of 5, and your modifier is a -1, so you do make it. You tie it.
Nice. There we go.
Okay.
So if Aaron gets shot, he said, well, that's to be expected, but gosh darn it if that ain't pleasant.
9 is Jacob, who is stunned. Come on, Jacob.
Don't do it, Jacob.
Yes.
Stay down, Jacob. Nowhere's good for you.
8 plus 6 is 14 minus 3 is still 11, which is higher than 9.
Ooh.
Who is that? I'm going to
Jacob's.
shoot them.
Jacob's back in the saddle again.
I'm back in the saddle
So,
again.
he's no longer stunned. Next is going to be 8, which is Miss Landy.
Again? Jeez, how many? She's got like 5 cards.
No, she's only gone twice.
Is Landy the knife lady?
She just got shot out.
I noticed each person got 2 cards.
Failed, except for one. One only got 1.
Is Landy the knife lady?
She failed her check. She's the school person who's going for the girl.
She's trying to
Throw off the knife.
She's trying to butcher.
Yes. So next we have 7.
I got a 7.
I have a 7 of clubs.
So you're going to go first. I got 7 of clubs.
Wait, I had 7 of clubs too.
That's not a club, that's spades.
Oh, spades. I can't read
You're up
cards,
first,
apparently. You know...
So this is the sheriff's last round, and then, unless anyone else has any other cards, I see 1 more card left.
I got a 4.
Okay, cool.
I have 2 cards.
Wow, you got such low cards. Or are you holding them?
Are you saying, have you been holding them, or like...
No.
Did you really draw that badly?
Yeah, I
got
drew
a
that
19
badly,
to
yeah.
hit. Whoa.
Wow, okay.
Well, it
I
makes
got a 19 to
sense,
hit.
too, though, because, Drusev is very
19 to
fun.
hit for hit location?
I mean,
No,
yeah, I think...
19 for if I hit.
Okay, yeah, so that would be 2 raises.
Ow.
Now roll a d20. You alright?
I just whacked myself on the edge of the drawer.
Oof.
19.
So that's upper guts, but you have 2 raises, so you could bring it up to 20
Yeah,
for
we're making that a headshot. On
Cool.
you.
Oh, no!
Hold on. I thought the sheriff was going.
Oh, you're right, it was the sheriff.
What are you talking about?
The sheriff turns around. Bah!
Oh, no! No! It's the sheriff. She has to do a stun check.
That'd been hilarious. That she's like, I'm actually part of them.
No, I'm confused.
Is this the twist? Is that the twist
It's
you were
really
going?
hard
The
to keep track
sheriff
of
was
all this,
evil the whole
okay?
time.
She fails. So next
Oh,
we
dear.
have you.
Okay, I'm going to use my 7. And I am going to use another white chip to get another dice on my shooting test.
Can you use a white chip to draw a blue chip?
To draw a purple chip. I got, nice, a 6. So 8. So that's going to be a 1 raise. And then I got a 10. Woo! Whoa, whoa!
Nice.
Who are you going for?
I'm going to go for the person that became unstunned. So Jacob.
Okay.
Because he looks like he's going to get back up. He looks like he's aiming his gun at us, so I'm going to just try to finish him off with these gut shots.
I'm still wondering where, like, the agent from the agency is. Like, we haven't seen anything of
We
that.
have
It's all been,
not.
like, the townsfolk
We
stuff.
have not seen anything yet. So damage, that's good. 8 plus 6 is 14. 18 damage, so 3 wounds to the gizzards. My next shot was a 1, so I failed hard.
Okay.
If you fail, it depends on how bad you fail. And it just is kind of the marshal's choice, really, what happens.
Yeah, so my first shot hits. I do those 3 wounds to his gizzard. I pull the trigger again. I got a 1 on my roll of 6. My 1d6. So I'll let you figure out what you want to do with that.
Your gun backfires.
Oh, no.
Okay. What happens?
It backfires in your face. So one, you're gonna have to like clean it out and figure out like you're gonna have to take an action if you want to use it again. And two, you're gonna take. We'll just say you take.
It's a 3d6 pistol, so just so you know.
We'll say you take 2d6 wind.
To my face.
Yep.
You take 12d12 damage.
To my hand or to my face or where should I?
Well, it's wind.
Oh, just wind.
Yeah.
All right, I took 7 wind. Do I need to roll a stun
Yes.
check?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I will roll a stun check then.
I figure it probably doesn't cause you too much damage, but it does.
I failed that. I failed it.
You're stunned for a turn. So you pass your stun check. Welcome to the club if I can't pass my stupid stun check.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, and Jacob, wait, did I run his stun check?
I just shot him, so he needs to take that wind, and he needs to...
I already did the wind, I just didn't do the stun. He is definitely stunned.
Nice.
We're not rolling you anymore.
Into the naughty bin you go.
So that was your 7, so 6.
I have a 6.
Okay.
So, Drusif. Dear Lord, why is there so much shooting? This seems completely unreasonable. We haven't even tried to negotiate. And since Drusif sees that the shooting is going on in the front of the barn, Drusif is going to go and ride around to the back of the barn. I assume that would probably be his full turn, considering how long it is.
Good.
The distance, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 5.
Drusif again, thank you very much.
Okay.
Considering the context of this being a somewhat rundown western town, I assume that there are gaps in the slats of the barn that I'd be able to peek through and see what's going on.
Yeah, you can get a glimpse of what's going on.
Okay, so I'm able to see 3 dead people, 2 who are stunned with the situation, a woman,
2 dead people,
2 dead people, a couple of stunned people, a girl strapped to a chair with a woman walking towards her with a knife.
Basically, yes.
That's the situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious me. I have the opportunity to leave and not be killed.
Y'all are doing pretty good. Like,
not this time.
Kind of ridiculous.
Drusif has another plan. And I hop down from my horse. Well, I've already hopped down from my horse, but I take the hatchet in the saddlebag that I have, and I'm just gonna try and chop through the back and make my own entrance through the back of this barn.
I like it.
So, I assume, strength?
Probably fighting. You fighting it.
So let's see, we got, there's demolition.
I would say demolition.
Demo time.
That's more for blowing things up, but...
I know, but like you're
demolishing
demolishing a
part of
wall.
You could use strength to chop through wood.
Or strength, something akin to digging, is there a digging?
Strength, I guess, is probably...
Yeah, strength would probably be it, yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna
But demolition would be funnier.
I'm gonna toss a blue chip on this, because why the heck not? So...
Alright.
Oh, come on. That's alright. Okay, so I got a 6 on it for my lumberjack check. Do I bust any boards? Do I get any
Yeah, you're able to make a fair dent.
No
Like,
holes?
probably one more... I would say probably one more good hit, and you'll have an entrance.
Okay.
Like, it's almost big enough for you to squeeze through as the boards are collapsing, but you probably want to do one more good hit to be able to actually get through without...
Fair enough, fair enough. Without getting splinters in the old,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 5, so 4.
I got a 4, so I'm going to make... I rolled my check. I got a 6, which is enough, so I'm no longer stunned, but I can't move or take an action, right?
Yep, that is your turn.
So that is my turn. So that's it.
So if you're at a level 2 wounded, what's your check for stunned?
7.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so
7.
now I have my
Heavy.
3.
Is it Drusiff?
Nah, I'm out.
I have my 3. It is one of mine. Ironically, the one that none of you have shot at yet.
Ah, well, that's lovely.
That is a 10. Plus 1, so 11. So that's 1 raise.
Who is he shooting at?
I'll tell you after I finish rolling. That was a 15.
15 is upper guts.
Non-tootles.
Okay. And then...
You guys remember how Brad said every time he hears us say upper guts, he keeps thinking we're saying upper
Oh, wait.
cut?
If it's point blank, how does that affect it for shooting?
Ah, well,
66.
that's a good question.
Oh, is this the sheriff's shotgun?
No.
There's a +2 point blank bonus for hit location.
Okay, so if I got a 15, I could increase that 3.
He's using a shotgun, right?
defensively. Yeah.
And it's point blank, then it would be 66.
It would still be upper guts anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
My metal dice today is like on point for those hit locations. It's rolling 10s and 20s. I'm loving it.
6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. 33.
Wow, that was a good roll.
So that was 5 in the... Wait, what? Go back to the cards real quick.
Who are you shooting now?
What do you mean the
that's
cards?
big.
Like what I can do with my cards.
What you can do with your...
Yes, what I can do with my cards.
Oh, you're talking about the chips?
Yeah, chips. I'm sorry, I keep saying
I was
chips.
so confused.
You know what?
I thought it was the first time she asked about what you can do with her cards. And I'm like, I can't remember where that section is.
So I
And
could
then-
add a red chip to my damage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, no.
Actually, I guess
Wait,
my
can
blue one,
you
because I have
see?
a blue one, so...
You still haven't
Roll
said
bonus die.
who this person's aiming
I
for,
will
have
tell
you?
Yeah, it just says bonus die, so it makes total sense. You use it for damage.
I'm nervous.
Don't worry about it. It's not you.
Well, I mean, I was willing to wait.
Okay, that's 36, so that's 6 to the upper guts on Carol.
Wait, what?
Terrence, the one that you haven't shot yet, goes up and point blank shoots Carol.
Which
The one
one's
with
the
the knife.
girl?
No, Carol's
the
the girl who's tied up.
Oh no! Ooh.
Well, that spoils my plan.
That's awful.
Man, she's dead, Zos. Well,
Yeah, 6
technically,
wounds.
she's not dead, but pretty close to dead.
Maimed, upper guts maimed.
Wait, no, she took 6 wounds to the guts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's dead.
she's dead.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
And he says, and as he shoots her, he's like, at least that's one of you that's gone for good.
Wow. Wow,
And then is gonna turn to go at you guys. So are there any other cards left?
He's gonna turn
Two,
to-
and he's turned back to the fight, essentially.
Oh, he's gonna go back to the fight. I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, so anyone else have cards?
Nah.
I think that's
Maybe
it.
Drusiff.
Okay. That is the end of that round.
The end of that round. Wow.
Hey, this is Cameron here from the podcast Bad Rad Movies. I'm okay.
Necropodicon. Hard to pronounce, easy to listen.
I'm having a marvelous day.
Dun, da, 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 da.